Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or hi, my name is Stacy if you're new here. So for today's video, I am filming from Hawaii. Also ignore if you see like any mess in the background. I tried to like clean up a little, but I'm not sure if you can like see things. But yeah, we literally just got here yesterday. And I will be filming and uploading some more content while I'm here, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, today's video is a full face of my favorite K-beauty brand, which is ROMAND. I love that it's really affordable and they have like a great line of products. Like I basically like everything that I've tried from them. There was not a single flop. ROMAND is owned by, I think she was a K-beauty influencer, so it's not as big as other brands such as like Etude House, Clio, Peripera. Like those are like really big K-beauty brands. But because it's a smaller, newer brand, I feel like the launches are more thought out. They don't have like tons and tons of products yet. So I feel like it's just less overwhelming. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to show you a full face of my favorite K-beauty brand. This is the face. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, because it really helps out my channel and would really mean a lot to me. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so first off, we're gonna start off with the ROMAND clear cover cushion. And first of all, I just want to show you guys the packaging because it's so pretty. It's this like clear marble opalescent packaging. Kind of looks like a seashell. Anyway, and I have it in the shade 02 Natural 21. It comes with like a mirror like this and like a little puff. Mine is dirty, ignore that. And then you open the cushion like this to reveal the foundation. Pat it on. I'll put it on one half of my face first so you can see. Oh yeah, and this cushion has SPF 50, so that's really good, especially like when you go on a vacation and you need that extra sun protection. So cushions are really popular in Asia. They're not so popular here in the States or like in the West. I don't really know why. Yeah, so cushions are really convenient for when you're traveling because it comes with the compact in it. Okay, so now I have it on half of my face. And you can see that it just like perfected a lot of my skin. Like I have some hyperpigmentation and stuff and it got rid of that. But I'd say it's like it's definitely not full coverage. It's probably like a medium coverage that's like on the fuller side. Yeah, so I really like this foundation actually. It's the only foundation I have from ROMAND. ROMAND also has another type of cushion, I think, which is more matte. So I just picked this one because it's supposed to be more natural to dewy. I don't find this to be super dewy. It's more on the natural side, I would say. Like, you can see that it kind of has a glow, but nothing crazy. So here's what just the foundation looks like. You can see it adds like a slight luminosity. And also all my like hyperpigmentation and acne scars and stuff are pretty much covered up, but you can still see like the teeniest bit. So it's not like a full coverage, but definitely like blanked out my face. Next, we're gonna go into concealer. I'm just gonna speed through this part because ROMAND doesn't have a concealer, and then I don't have some of their other products. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the eyeshadow. So I love the ROMAND eye quads. They're called Better Than Eyes. And I basically have, I think I have every color of this because they're just like so collectible and cute. But look at the packaging. It's so cute. And they have like a little icon in the middle depending on like which collection it's from. So this is in shade W03 Madeline Strawberry, or Dry Strawberry. I'm not Korean, so if my pronunciation is bad, forgive me. But yeah, I think this is their newest one because I just got this from YesStyle recently and I haven't tried this specific one yet, but I've used like all of the other eye quads. Okay, so I'm gonna first go in with this peachy milky shade. And we're just going to put that all over the eyes to kind of set it. The shade is really pale, but I feel like it's good to like set your whole eye with, and it adds like a little tint. It's kind of just good to lighten up the whole eye. Although I feel like it looks more pink than in the pan. Yeah, I feel like it definitely shows up more pink. Anyway, now we're gonna go into the more pinky shade. I'm gonna deepen up the crease with this. Like ROMAND has a ton of colors in these quads. This one is quite light, but it's because it's like part of a series where they do like lighter pastel tones. But they do have ones with darker colors if you're interested. Something that's also cool about Korean beauty is that, well, I noticed that a lot of Korean beauty brands cater to the different seasons of coloring. Oh, it's called personal color. So depending on your coloring, you are a certain type of season. And then there's also different categories of each season. I'm not sure if I'm explaining this right. I know this is a thing like everywhere, but I feel like Western beauty doesn't cater to it because I've never heard like Western beauty brands talking about your personal color and like your personal season. You can look up personal color if you've never heard of it before because I'm not going to explain it very well. It's just a really interesting type of color theory if you're interested in it. But anyway, so I feel like it's a bigger thing in Korea because in Korea you can go and get your personal color like tested. I haven't done this, but the next time I go to Korea I probably want to do it. But yeah, so then you get like a professional and they like put a bunch of like colored cloths along your chest like this. Like they put it here and then like see how it like brightens or dulls your face kind of. And just like see which one complements your coloring the best. And then like based on which colors complement you the best, they would categorize you as a like, I don't know, true spring or something like that, right? So, and then based on your categories, like you will then know like which specific types of colors look good on you. Like, for example, spring and autumn are warm tones, and then summer and winter are cool tones. And then, like, within those, there are, like, specific types of cool tones and warm tones that look good on you. My whole point of getting into the whole personal color thing is that it's a big thing in K-beauty, and brands will cater, like, specific palettes, for example, to specific personal colors. So, like, this, I'm pretty sure it's, like, a summer light tone. So basically, if you are a summer light, which is a type of personal color, you would want to wear this type of color story, and like these colors are the most flattering on you. That's the whole idea. You don't have to limit yourself to like whatever fits your personal color. It's just supposedly like what looks the best on you, and then I feel like you can just use that as a guide for like what you might want to try out in terms of colors, but obviously you don't have to limit yourself to that. Anyway, I just found it cool because if you know your personal color, I feel like it makes it easy to like pick and choose. And I just feel like it's an aspect of color theory that isn't really talked about in like Western brands that much. Yeah, let me know if you know your personal color. But yeah, I don't think it's a complete gimmick, like it's based on color theory. I feel like I'm a summer mute tone, but I am not sure. So don't come at me if you think I'm something else. This is just based on my personal like colors that I like to wear. I'm gonna go into the darkest shade. It's kind of like, it kind of has like a slight purpley pinky undertone, like to this brown gray. I don't even know what to describe it as. But I'm just going to use that to darken out my outer corner. So as I was saying, I think I'm a summer mute tone, which is supposed to be like you look better in cool tones. And mute just means I look better in muted tones. So like tones that have like gray in them. I'm done deepening that. And as you can see, it doesn't get that deep. But also like I never build it up that much anyway. But I do like how kind of faint and pastel it is. So lastly, we're gonna go in with the one glitter shade in here. Oh yeah, so the ROMAND quads, they're all like, you have 3 mattes and then 1 glitter. And then usually this is like a darkening shade that you can usually also use to line your eyes. So it's like a brown or gray, and then these two are usually lighter shades and transition shades. And then you have like a really nice micro shimmery glitter here. I really like the ROMAND glitters. They're really sparkly. But they're very sheer. They're definitely like glitter toppers. Like they don't have much base color to them, but the glitters are quite strong. I would recommend using your finger for these because they're really sheer. Also, I feel like cameras never do glitter justice, but hopefully you can see how shimmery it is. And it's like a shimmery iridescent pink. It's really pretty. I really like how like glittery they are, but they're not like chunky glitter. They're very like micro shimmery glitter, but it's like jam-packed with glitter. And I usually like to put multiple layers just to like build it up. It's actually quite a buildable topper. It takes a few layers to get there if you want the opacity. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to use the darkest shade in here as a liner, but it's pretty light. So we'll see how it does as a liner. Oh yeah, it actually does work. As you can see, it's very light, but it adds a nice shadow. So yeah, it definitely did line my eyes. It's just a very natural looking line. Okay, so now I'm just going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara, and then I'll be back to finish off the lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm back with my lashes all done, and now we're going to just finish up the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the pinky color and run that along the bottom. Because these colors are so light, it's really easy for me to work with, so I don't have to worry about it being too dark. I'm going to take some of my Pat McGrath Intensifies Artistry wand, and I run my brush across the top. Because it's a little bit wet, I take the glitter and I tap it along the inner third of my eye. I just like to wet it with the artistry wand to minimize any fallout and to make it more intense and like kind of pop, as you can see here. I also bring it along the inner corner. Yeah, this topper shade is like a real multitasker because I just put it like all along the top, all along the bottom half, the inner corner. I just put this glitter everywhere because I love glitter and I can't be stopped. But yeah, so this is like a really popular Korean thing where you like take it kind of all along this inner half of the bottom lash line. It makes my little eye bags pop. And I naturally have those like eye bags. They're called aegyosa. I naturally have them when I smile, but as you can see when I'm not smiling, like highlighting this inner portion just makes them like pop and look really cute. The main part is this inner corner, but I also bring it like even to this middle area because that's kind of like the fattest part of your eye, and I want to really like highlight that. Okay, so that's the eyes all finished. I'll show you up close. You can see how like glistening and cute they are. I'll show you from far away. I just always love how my eyeshadow turns out whenever I use those ROMAND quads because they're just so glistening. And I feel like they're glam yet natural. Like it never looks too much in my opinion. So I also have a ROMAND blush right here. So this is their Better Than Cheek blush and it's in the shade Blueberry Chip. Their powder blushes are really popular because also the whole ROMAND brand is relatively affordable. Like most of their things are around the $10 mark-ish, or maybe a little bit more, like $12. Something that's I think is relatively unique about ROMAND is that they usually come out with cool tone things. In Korea, definitely warm tones are more popular. I'm sure that like cool tones are gaining popularity now, and I think that there was like a whole cool tone trend. But like from the beginning, ROMAND was coming out with both cool toned and warm toned products because I find that a lot of Korean things run warm. So for ROMAND to come out with like some true cool tone things, I feel like it's relatively unique. This is a matte powder blush. As we all know, I am not the biggest matte blush fan. Not that I have anything against matte blush, but I just really like dewy or shimmery blushes. But as you can see, like, is this not so cute? Also, I think that this formula is really nice. It's extremely blurring. I feel like as soon as you put it on the skin, it's like, where did my pores go? That's the one pro I would say about matte. Okay, actually no, I'd say that there's two pros about matte blushes. The first one being that they blur your pores like nothing else. Like a dewy or shimmery blush is never gonna blur your pores like that. So if you have problems with texture, like you really don't want people to see like any of your pores, or you just want to hide them, matte blushes are the way to go. Like I don't really care that much about texture as long as it's not like emphasizing and like giving me texture that I didn't already have. Like some really shimmery blushes or highlights can do that. So yeah, also ROMAND's blushes are relatively pigmented, I would say. Like you don't have to like build it up that much. Like, yeah, I just love the tones of things in K-beauty. I feel like they're relatively unique. I would say they're usually kind of different to stuff in the Western market, and it's obviously made to suit Asian skin tones. So I feel like just like the colors that Korean brands come out with, I'm always like really attracted to. And I feel like they're always really flattering. As I was saying, the second main pro about matte blushes is that they last way longer. That blush just brought so much life to my face. And as you can see, it's not a completely flat matte because I put a highlighter under and you can kind of see it. And it definitely does not make my skin look dry, but also I don't have a dry skin problem. Like it doesn't look powdery on my skin is what I'm trying to say. So now we're gonna go on to the lips. So I'm gonna line my lips with the only lip liner I brought, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. Yeah, lip liner is not really a big thing in Korea. I mean, I'm sure they have lip liners, but it's not like a thing, you know? Yeah, ROMAND doesn't sell lip liners, so. I have two ROMAND lip formulas to show you, but they have more lip formulas than the ones I'm gonna show you. Basically, I have this Zero Matte Lipstick. So this is their regular bullet lipstick, and it's like a matte formula. I really like Korean lip formulas are where it's at. Like, I feel like Korean lip formula technologies are more advanced than those in the West. Like, you know those matte liquid lips that don't feel like a regular matte liquid lipstick that dries down? It has like a very velvety, moussey texture. That was a Korean thing first, like before coming over to the West. I feel like it's more popular now in certain formulas, such as like the Rare Beauty lip souffle thing. Oh, the MAC Powder Kiss liquid lips. Stuff like that, like the moussey, velvety liquid lipstick that doesn't feel like a liquid lipstick. Actually, ROMAND has that type of velvet tint in its line. I just didn't bring it because those aren't my ultimate favorite, but I really like these regular lipsticks just because I find that regular lipsticks are thinner than like the moussey liquid lipsticks. Even these lipsticks are very kind of like silicone-y. I don't know, like they're very smooth and velvety. That's the main thing I like about Korean lip products is that they like blur out and give a really diffused powdery lip look without feeling dry. So this is what the matte lipstick looks like. What I usually do is I usually pair a matte lipstick with a gloss on top. That's my favorite way to wear lipstick, like in general. But yeah, in Korea, it's like a super popular thing to layer multiple lip products as well. Especially if you want to do like a gradient lip, you would do like a light base color, so it would be lighter than this, and then like a darker color in the center. Now we're gonna go in with my favorite thing from ROMAND, probably. I would say this is my #1 item from ROMAND. Like, if you can only buy one thing from the entire line, I would say buy this, which is the Juicy Lasting Tint. They have multiple lip tint formulas, but my favorite is the Juicy Lasting Tint, which was like, it was super popular from their line. I think it's still probably the most popular from their line. They have like a bunch of colors. I have like, not every single color of this, but I have most of the colors of this just because I love this lip tint so much, and it's my favorite lip tint, I would say. So basically, this is a glossy lip tint, but it's like the finish is glossy and shiny, but it doesn't feel as wet as lip gloss. It kind of like sets. It has like a setting quality to it, and it also tints your lips. Like, where's the con? Where's the con? The only thing I will say is that it's not like super moisturizing. Like, if you have dry lips, it's not going to nourish them and make them less dry. But I will say that because my lips are chronically dry, like that's why I always love putting like a gloss or a shiny type of lip product on top, because it kind of helps cover it. So this definitely covers it, and it also like stays. I don't know how to explain. So it's not transfer proof because it's a lip gloss. And also usually the brighter colors stain more. The other interesting thing about this line is that they have nude shades, which is kind of unusual for a K-beauty brand. They usually, most of the K-beauty brands like come out with lip colors that look like this, like they're pretty bright and vibrant because they like to do the lip stain effect or like the gradient lip effect. So this is the shade number 15, Funky Melon. Also, this one is so cute because it has like little melon and like soda detailing. And like it says ROMAND along this. I don't know, I just love their packaging. I only apply it to the center of my lip. I don't want to completely cover up the matte lipstick that I put on. And then kind of pat a little bit. Also, I love that the scent of these is fruity. It just smells like fruit candy, which is, I feel like, pretty unique. Just for lip products in general, they usually don't smell this good. Okay, so now you can see. Because I only put a little bit on, it's not super shiny, but you can see that it adds like a little bit of shine. If you added more, it would get more shiny. So yeah, let me take out my hair clips and just like fix myself, and then I will come back to just wrap up my final thoughts. Okay, so now I'm back with my hair clips out. I just wanted to show you the finished makeup look. It's super cute and pink. So now I'll zoom you out a little bit. Okay, so I just want to wrap up some of my final thoughts about all the products and like which ones I would recommend the most. So the first thing was the clear cover cushion. I really like this packaging. Like, if you're gonna get a cushion, I would recommend this one. I do like the finish of it. It's very natural and it gives a medium to full coverage, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, so I like it. I find it's pretty long lasting. I feel like it's a good foundation, but like it's nothing that, like, I wouldn't say that this is like the first thing that you should buy from ROMAND, you know what I mean? But if you're looking for a cushion foundation and you just want to try a new one that's relatively affordable and that's medium to full coverage with a natural finish, then this is a good one to try. The eye quads, I would say, is probably my second favorite thing from ROMAND. I just love how it makes my eyes look. It always makes them look so like shiny and I don't know, just put together. All the color combinations are really pretty. The different versions of this, like all of them look really good. You can't go wrong with any of them. I think the glitters in here are particularly special. And then next we also have the Better Than Cheek blush. It's a really good matte blush, especially if you want an affordable matte blush. I also really like the tones that these come in. Definitely mattified and blurred, but also without looking powdery or dry on my skin. And then lastly, the lip products. If you're looking for a matte lipstick, I would definitely recommend the ROMAND one. It's very thin, doesn't feel like anything on the lips, and just gives a very nice like blurred finish. And this comes in a ton of colors. But then if you're looking for a more glossy lipstick, or if you want a tint, because this has a tint and this doesn't, definitely highly recommend looking into the Juicy Lasting Tint. Again, this is my #1 product recommendation. So if you're gonna get anything from this video, this is the one. Yeah, they have a ton of colors from really bright, like they have even brighter colors than this, to like really nude, like really, really nude. So yeah, I just love the variety. I love that it's long lasting yet glossy. Usually you would think that those are contradictory, but nope, they did it with this formula. They really did that. That's about all my thoughts for today. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to try any other K-beauty brands on my channel. I definitely love K-beauty, but I don't own as many K-beauty things just because it's harder to get here in the States. Oh yeah, also I bought all of my ROMAND things from YesStyle. Or I also got them from my friend Diane. If you're watching this, hello. My friend Diane who went to Korea. So yeah, if you have a friend that goes to Korea, you can ask them to get you some. But if that's not an option, you can get it from YesStyle. The only thing about YesStyle is that it's kind of annoying because shipping takes longer. That's about it for today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below and subscribe if you want to see more content like this because it really helps out my channel. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.